I need to tell you about the day my wedding got destroyed, and I'm still not entirely sure whether to laugh or cry about it 2 years later. It was supposed to be perfect. Outdoor ceremony, string lights everywhere, a custom flower arch that my florist had spent 2 days building, white chairs lined up in perfect rows, and an aisle runner that my mother had ironed herself the night before at 11 p.m. because she said the rental company had done a lazy job. 11 months of planning, every single detail accounted for. By the morning of the wedding, everything was exactly right, and for the first time in almost a year, I felt completely calm. The chairs were set, the flowers were perfect, my mother had not cried yet, which was genuinely a miracle, and my wedding coordinator Patricia kept walking around with her clipboard saying, "Everything is flawless. Everything is absolutely flawless." My Uncle Darren arrived at 11 in the morning, which was 2 hours before the ceremony was set to begin. And I need you to understand something about my Uncle Darren, before this story goes any further. Darren is a man who once reversed a riding lawnmower into a swimming pool and argued at length that it was the pool's fault for being positioned where it was. He is a man who has never once in 61 years of life on this earth accepted responsibility for a single thing that has happened anywhere near him. We love him deeply. He is an absolute and total disaster. My cousin had given him specific instructions to park in the field behind the venue and to follow the walking path to the ceremony area. The path was clearly marked. There were 4 signs. Large signs. My cousin had personally placed them that morning and had texted Darren a photo of the parking field and a screenshot from Google Maps with the route highlighted in blue. Darren did not take the path. Darren looked at the walking path, looked at his full-size pickup truck, decided that driving directly across the ceremony lawn would be faster and more efficient, and proceeded to do exactly that without a second thought. He did not see the flower arch until he had already driven through it. He did not notice the chairs until 2 rows of them were scattered behind him. He came to a stop with his front left tire sitting directly on top of the aisle runner my mother had ironed at 11 o'clock the night before, and he sat in his truck for a moment before he slowly got out, looked around at the destruction radiating out from his vehicle in every direction, and said, and I need you to know these were his exact words. He looked at my cousin who had sprinted across the lawn and said, "I think I might have come in the wrong way." My mother was watching from the window of the bridal suite on the 2nd floor of the venue. The sound that came out of her when she processed what she was seeing is something I will carry with me for the rest of my natural life. Part 2 coming soon.